How we made enough bread for us to put some relish on.
It didn't like that. Oh crap!
What?
I
get this. This is like, hey, you're a mom and you feel threatened by this other mom that's so good at being a mom. You know, like, you always feel like everybody else who's doing what you're doing has it all figured out.
Like that mom spanks better. She's better at spankings. She's like...
I don't think it... No, not spanking. I mean, it's a little weird that your way of evaluating how good a mom somebody is purely on how good they are at spanking.
Her orange slices are much more like...
like you don't have any other thing associated with moms than like getting hit, getting knocked around.
That's
the one thing a mom's got to do. Knock you around.
Look at this one.
I feel like this is like therapy. This is like, Kale, when I say moms, what do you think of? Being spanked?
Well, I'm trying to figure out like what they'd be. The mom would be like, okay, she's better at making pasta.
Like you really, you can't wrap your mind around like if you were a mom.
What are the kids into these days? Oh shit! You versus
chicken
the guys.
Fries.
Oh no!
Cheetos, chicken fries.
What's the difference between? I mean, like one's Cheetos.
One is Cheetos. I feel like we're in a mode in society where it's like everybody agreed that Cheetos dust is really good, and we want it on lots of things. Like some theaters are doing Cheeto popcorn now. There's like other stuff that's like Cheeto flavored now. And it's like, I mean, Cheetos are good. I'm not knocking Cheetos, but I don't feel like when I'm not eating Cheetos, I'm like, man, I wish that dust was on more cheese.
And then here is Louis C.K. as Cheeto dust.
Great. When I was a kid, I was born in 1978, and when I was a kid in the late 70s and early 80s, clowns were just like, kids love them. Like, there was no, this whole creepy, scary clown thing was not... It was not a cultural thing yet. It was like during the 1980s when we all decided collectively that we're scared of clowns. People are bringing up John Wayne Gacy. I actually think John Wayne Gacy may be the origin point for this whole thing. It's either that or Pennywise. It's one of those two. But right, if you look up clowns now, like most of the clowns you see are scary.
They're all scary!
Like, except that scary clowns are like the primary mode of clowndom. And I'm saying it was not always thus when I was a kid.
Yeah, but mimes. Are mimes scary?
I think there could be creepy, sure.
Mimes. Scary mimes. You know what? Scary mimes.
What? Minecraft? Yeah, mine. I mean, they're well, it's sort of similar. It's like...
No, they just look like they're in My Chemical Romance. Mime Chemical Romance.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, all right, everybody.
Yeah.
What a terrible... Look at this.
I just think of Prairie Home Companion where they eat rhubarb pie.
What the hell is Prairie Home Companion?
It's Garrison Keillor's radio show. He's like... It's like comedy and music, and it's all from this fake city that he made up called Lake Wobegon. But my ex, like, she grew up with it, and it really reminded her of, like, her family and growing up, and so we went to go see it live.
Did you guys get, like, super faded? Did you guys drink?
Yeah,
sure. Did you guys get drunk?
Oh, yeah.
So you got drunk and, like, listened to some wholesome shit?
Oh, yeah.
I want to imagine being drunk and listening to this.
County estate that deals in 4-syllable words and how to cope with your pet when it passes on.
Wow, you picked a real upbeat one.
Wait, this is
dead pet.
The hottest robot ever is Alicia Vikander. I just watched that movie again, and
it's a hot robot.
I skimmed through it.
Really?
I had seen it the first time, and I'm like, oh, this is like anxious. And then I was like, I'm gonna get to I know where the end's going. I'm just gonna go there.
Yeah,
some great performances by everyone.
It's really well conceived and well written. And
but at some point, there's only at some point where I'm just like, all right, that's enough performances. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go watch Lincoln.
I've had enough of your performances.
So I put on movies.
I like that you were like, I've had enough acting for today. I'm gonna put on Lincoln, the film with maybe the most acting ever made. But I made a show for full screen that's just vanished from the face of the earth. Like a whole show. It was called Fantasies, capital F-A-N. Oh, here we
go. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, see? I have my...
Is that the only shot?
I think there's one previous shot with me.
A little bit. Can you...
For those of you that didn't hear, he went, go, actually, do that line. I haven't really ever dipped into the like fan fiction community ever.
People are saying that they're definitely certain that you have fan fiction about you. I'm sure there is fanfic about you.
There's no way. No, see, there's anonymous fan fiction.
Oh, written anonymous.
Oh, it's one word. Okay, yeah. There's no.
Yeah, I actually don't see any.
Sergeant at Arms.
That's like a thing people get elected to be, but I don't know what your responsibilities are.
Dude, that guy's. This is like a World of Warcraft weapon.
Yeah,
That
like,
binds on
he
pickup.
walks around with a big gold thing, but I don't know what his job is. Maintaining order and security. That's what it says.
Do he also have the staff?
No, that's got to be a foreign guy. This is a Texan.
You should get that staff. It's dank. All right, let's see if he responds back.
I need a staff. What I wouldn't give to have a staff. We could drain the swamp or flood the White House, whatever works. Hashtag checks and balances. Hashtag Khail Chief of Staff.
What do you think your job would be in the olden days? I'm gonna go for the West.
I've thought about this a lot because
because of Westworld.
I love westerns. A lot of old westerns have a me. Like a
what?
No, I swear, a nebbishy guy from the East Coast who's often a Jew. In fact, Unforgiven has a character like this.
Okay.
I wouldn't be like a tough guy cowboy. I would be like, oh, cowboys are so cool, and then I get shot in the back. This is also how I would dress if I was in the Old West, probably.
Okay. So you die. In your fantasy of being in the West.
Well, it wasn't my fantasy. It was who would I actually be in my fantasy? It'd be, Shane.
Okay, and then you're dead. Oh, okay.
The hero, But if I'm being realistic, who
You're
would
dead.
I actually be? I'd be a guy who's like, oh, the West.
Oh man, I don't like.
I'm in Deadwood. I'm dead.
So,
The second one.
yeah.
The one on the right. There's no way it would be the one on the
It would be so much harder to hold that up.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
dumb question.
Anyway,